What's up? It's me, Will. I am back. And it's been a long time, like 2 years since I posted anything of substance on here. So I just wanted to get on and chat with you about a couple things. What I've been up to the last couple years, why I haven't posted anything on here, why I took down all the old longer videos, and lastly, what my plan is for this channel for the rest of the year. Now, this is very presumptuous, but if you haven't yet, you should subscribe because as you're gonna hear throughout this video, we got a lot of cool stuff in the works and I'm really excited about it. So if you haven't subscribed, just click the button. It would mean the world to me. There are over 200,000 people who already subscribe to this channel. Lots of you who are here because of my shorts. And if you are, that's awesome, welcome. But if you only ever wanna watch my shorts, I totally get it, more power to you. So the first thing I wanna do is update you on what's been happening the last couple years. And as a lot of you know, my wife, Courtney, passed away in November of 2022. And obviously it was very unexpected and changed my life completely. And without getting into the personal stuff of that, I've been in therapy, basically processing what happened and working through that, and also just trying to figure out my life and what I want that to look like moving forward. And one of the things I realized is that there are two things I really love to do. I love to make music and I really love making videos. Those are the two things that I've loved doing, like basically since I was a kid. I love hamming it up in front of a camera. I love talking to the camera. I love sharing my opinion, letting you in on my life. And for the past couple years, I've been really just only doing short form stuff because it allowed me to keep making videos because it didn't really require the mental capacity that I had before everything that happened. Because after Courtney passed, I was basically in a fog. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't be creative at all. I was basically just trying to get through my day. But as I've come out of that fog the last couple of years, I'm at a point now in my life where I think I can and I want to make those long videos again. But the other thing that I was doing for the past couple of years has been making an album, which is really exciting. And like I said, for those 6 months after Courtney passed, I basically couldn't do anything. My day was like wake up, get out of bed to walk my dogs, and then just try to make it through the day. And I told this in another video, but all of a sudden I was here in Nashville, Tennessee, outside of a coffee shop, and a song just came to me. And I've only had that experience a few times in my life, and maybe you've had it in yours with like an idea or something you've written or something you come up with, but basically this song just popped into my head, fully formed. The lyrics, the melody, the music, it was all there. The song just existed, and it felt like, you know, like it was gifted to me or something. And then after that song came, it was something opened up, like the dam broke, and those songs just started pouring out. Basically, I just sat in this studio making this album for a year by myself, and that's all I did all day besides make some short form videos. I basically was just in here making an album and then making food and then coming back and working, and that was kind of it for a whole year. And before everything that happened, I was never the guy who was like, I work out my feelings through songs or something. That wasn't me. I was very much like, I want to make up stories. I want to draw from my life experiences, but I was always kind of thinking with the audience in mind as I was writing. But this album was different. Like I didn't care who heard it, and it felt like I just had to make this album. Like the universe was pushing me to make this album. And it was like before I could move into the next step or whatever phase of my life, I just had to make this album. And through that, I've realized that I am definitely, no matter what I thought before, I'm definitely somebody who processes stuff through writing songs. I work out what I'm feeling or what I'm thinking the best in the lyrics to song and trying to capture the feeling of those lyrics in the music. And it was different. Like it was a very different process making this album, being vulnerable with myself and really trying to be honest with myself and like just not caring at all about other people hearing it or what they might think about it. So this is going to be the first solo album I've ever done by myself because when my band Parachute stopped touring together in 2019, my plan was just to roll straight into being a solo artist. That was the plan. And even Johnny and Kit, the other two guys in the band, were like encouraging me to do it. They were very supportive. And obviously like everything that happened in 2020 when, you know, the world basically fell apart. And then, you know, when Courtney passed in 2022, that all was just derailed. And I wasn't even thinking about being a solo artist or trying to do music at all. I just assumed I would never make music again. But that album is going to come out later this year, which is really exciting for me. But I also feel I owe it to you to explain why I took down the old videos. Everything that happened aside, like those videos were really hard for me to make. The filming, the concepts, the editing, trying to crank them out once a week, it stressed me out. And I think it's because those kind of videos like write a song in an hour or here's my music production tips, I don't feel like I'm very good at that stuff. I don't consider myself a music producer first. That's part of what I do is produce for other people, but I don't think I'm any better than most people. I had a bit of imposter syndrome with those things. And when I went back and watched those videos, it felt like a lifetime ago. Like I was in such a different place in my life when I was making those. I just feel like I'm in a completely different spot now with what I want to do. I want to make stuff I'm like excited about editing and I'm passionate about and not dread every time I have to make one. So what am I going to do with this channel going forward? Well, I've decided to rebrand all my channels across all the social media platforms, and I want to call this the Monday Music Club. Because when I thought about what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a sense of community, and it feels like when I'm geeking out about something, I get excited because I get to share that with everybody else who wants to geek out about it too, whether that's the isolated vocals I do, or the music history stuff, or just my opinions on music. To me, that's the most exciting thing. I get excited to film those videos because I get to share in that excitement with you all, because hopefully it's something that you all can get excited about too. And I freely admit there's some great pages with other stuff that's like clubs, like Random Golf Club is a channel I love. The stuff Eric's done over there is amazing, and if I could just replicate that, that'd be incredible. And I think soccer clubs too, and so I definitely feel like I subconsciously found the word club from those. But I just think it's a great kind of view. I just want it to be like a tree house where we're all hanging out talking about music, essentially. And I don't know exactly what the video format's gonna be. There's gonna be some trial and error. I have a bunch of ideas that I'm really excited about, and I cannot wait to start filming them, which I think is a good sign versus the old days when I would just be like, oh no, another YouTube video. It's gonna be called the Monday Music Club. I hope you will subscribe because I'm just really excited for what's to come this year. Again, thank you for sticking around these past couple years, because I feel more excited about my career in making videos and making music than I've ever felt in my life. You all are the best. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and we will talk soon. Peace.